What up, MetaZoo maniacs? So today is April 21st, 2024. Let's jump right into it. So let's say you bought a first edition Crypto Nation booster box. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to open this and sell all the hits and see if I can make my money back or make a profit. Well, this is what happens when you try that strategy. I don't know if this is what happened for sure or a fact, but it looks like it. So we got the same seller selling a whole bunch of first edition and the box topper. So they didn't pull the red ink, they pulled a mountain box topper, 99 cents. And there's some good hits. This is not a bad box, but yeah. Walking Sam full hollow, 99 cents. Piazberg, $1.04. Hodag, 99 cents. Chaos Crystal, hey, $3.52. Silver Bullet, $2.25. Growth, $2.25. Ghost Train, $1.04. Phoenix Rain, $1.04. Sam Sinclair, $3.26. Uncle Sam, $2.25. I mean, this is a pretty good box. I mean, you got your Chaos Crystal in there, you got the Piazberg, Sam Sinclair, and quite a few other good hits like Ghost Train, Silver Bullet. Look at this. We got a Hodag, or sorry, Beast of Busco. We got a Flatwoods Monster, Undying Ending Fire Crystal. Oh, that's a sample card. That's not part of the box. We got a Fresno Nightcrawlers. We got a Tizerac, Quetzalcoatlus. I mean, that's a pretty badass box. Now, I can't prove that was all from one box, but just the way it looks. So all those cards combined sold for about $25, including the box topper. So even if you're getting, you know, first edition boxes for, let's say, $70, it's still a pretty bad loss. Anyways, let's get to the crazy auctions of the week. So we're going to start with 26 Nightfall blister packs for only $6.92 American. Holy moly. I have to say this every time. When Nightfall first came out, I bought 5 blisters, the ones we're looking at right here, for $25 American each. So $125 American for 5 blisters. So to see 26 sell for $6.92, my mind can't even comprehend that. Here we have 49 Wilderness blisters. Hey, there might be a green man in there, there might be a ticket. Only $28. Here we have 44 UFO blisters, $23. Some of these token cards look cool. I was almost going to bid on this one, but there's just too many other things that I have my eyes on. $51 for the Error Mothman card. Serialized 6 out of 200. Pretty cool looking card, just never got into these. $51. 401 Games up here. They had some crazy auctions in the last week. I'll just cover a few of them. 3 native booster boxes for $227.50 Canadian, so $165 American. This was actually listed at $150 Canadian, buy it now, or start the auction at $1. I remember seeing this, and I thought, man, if someone buys this for $150 Canadian, they're going to get a steal of a deal. But nobody did, and it went to auction, and it sold for a lot more than $150. And this one went for $275. They had this listed at $150 to buy all 3. So whoever sold this 401 Games is probably like, holy crap, I'm glad no one did the buy it now and the auction happened instead. You don't see that often nowadays, where an auction will sell for more than the buy it now, but in this case it did. Here we have 18 native release event decks, sold for $94 American. Man, Native still pulling some impressive numbers. 3 boxes of UFO sold for $45. Here are 6 Seance booster boxes for $114. You have 20 Wilderness Release event decks. So remember, there's 3 packs in each. There's 20, so 3 times 20 is 60. Sold for $47. 10 Wilderness spell books. So there's 10 packs in each one of these times 10. That's 100. Sold for $45. So, I mean, I know the release event deck has like the different promos, but those aren't worth anything. So whoever picked this up, this was one heck of a deal. This is 100 packs for $45, or 60 packs for $47. Here we have a case of 24 sealed native blisters for $47, 24 seance blisters for $28.04. Here we have 3 Nightfall booster boxes from Sneakouts for $82.11. Hey, look at this. First edition booster box, $71. I will be opening this on a live stream someday. I've always wanted to open a first edition booster box. Now, we just saw how much the cards from first edition could sell for raw, which isn't very much, but I do not care. I've never pulled a full holo Mothman out of one of these boxes, and I'm going to do this on a live stream and hopefully make it happen. Oh, here's a kick in the balls for Chaos Crystal. So first edition PSA 9 Chaos Crystal, $1.25. Here we have awful PSA 10. Well, not too bad. I mean, this is about where it sells for, $12.95. I do remember watching Nick Strength in Pokemon once. I was bragging in the chat. I was like, I just picked up an awful card for $45 American. I thought it was like the next Mothman. I paid $45 American raw for this card before. And now it's selling as PSA 10s for like 12 bucks, 13 bucks. Here was a buy it now. So Hero Quest Mothman, PSA 10, sold for $300 American. And here we had a buy it now of, if you pull a full holo Mothman, which I hope to do, sold for $45 American. So I mean, even though I got the box for $71, even if I pulled the best card, not even close to the value of the box. But it's not about making money, it's just the experience at this point. So, because these boxes used to be like $1,000, so it'll just be a pleasure to open it. Hey, we got a couple of cards graded by Rudy, PCG. So we got a Gumbaroo, Alt Art, Gold Refractor from Topps Chrome, 22 out of 50. One bid, $25. I'm surprised it even got that much. We've seen cards like this sell for pretty cheap, so $25 is almost expensive. I mean, PCG. I like Rudy, but I don't know if I put any value in PCG, especially a PCG 9. Hey, we got a PCG 10. Let's check out the subgrades. Pristine 10. Okay. So, hide behind out of 50, sold for $25 as well. I'm surprised it sold for that much. Well, here's the gamble of the week. I mean, it's 10 first edition box toppers. Now, I don't know if these are searchable or weighable or what, but they're loose box toppers. I mean, I'm not saying that the seller would have figured out if there's red ink in there or not, but the odds of pulling into red ink are ridiculously low. I mean, even if you bought 10, even if you bought 100 of these, the odds you pull in one red ink is pretty low, and you probably aren't going to pull one. So $202 for 10 of these. I hope whoever bought this comments below or makes a video opening these. I would love to see what was in these, because if you don't pull the red ink, each one of these is probably a $5 card at best, maybe not even $1. This might be the best way to turn $202 into about $10. Here we have one of the hardest cards to pull. I've never even seen one pulled on camera. Friendly Flower Field Suburban card from Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival. $65 was a buy it now. I mean, these cards should be worth like $1,000. They're so hard to pull. Hey, it's Frankly Collecting. There he is. What do you got to say? Alter TCG. Yeah, spend $5,000 on that. So it looks like they're selling for $1.99 each, but if you buy 3, you can get them for $1.39 each. Here's a card you don't see very often, the Possessed Aura Playtester. CGC 8. You don't see CGC grading MetaZoo cards often either, but there's a buy it now for $300. Let's take a look at this. I mean, you really don't see that too often. I don't know what was wrong with it. I wish there was subgrades for something like this, but let's just zoom in on it. Pretty crazy. Possessed Aura Playtester. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these before. Hey, it's fake Mothman. Kickstarter Mothman alert. So this is fake. It's sold for $85 to buy it now. I think there was a couple of them that I saw were purchased. So I don't know if someone actually bought them, or maybe this person's buying them from themselves, making it look like people are buying them. Hopefully no one bought it. Once again, to prove it's fake, there's a few checks. So the line right here is outside of the 0. You want that last line to be down the middle of the 0. So that's one of the checks. Another check, these O's up here, the bold, the black part is way too thick. Look on a regular MetaZoo card, it'll be a lot thinner. The Z, there should be some blue separation. The Z, the black part of the shadow of the Z should not completely touch this part here. And on top of the ruby or the gem, there should be no shadow up here. it should be just total, it should be like this color right here. Let's see how there's like a shadow here. It's like dark. So this is 110 million% fake. No good. And if it's selling for $85, you just know it's fake anyways. If the price is too good to be true, it probably is. But then again, MetaZoo's dipping so low, you never know, right? Hey, we got a Metapoo Mothman. It's not hollow, it's just a regular card. Authentic Auto 10. $32 Canadian, so $23 American. This might be the worst signature I've ever seen. Not the design, but look how just crappy this looks. So I guess it's the first signed. How does this grade a 10 for the autograph? Or did the card just get it backwards? Authentic Auto 10. Yeah, the autograph got a 10. What, the card's authentic? Well, duh. That's a crappy signature. I'm sorry, man. That just doesn't look good. And that's probably why it sold for $23. Here is 6 Nightfall booster boxes, $102, about $32 shipping. Excellent price. I can't wait for someone to pull Old Scratch on video. Oh, this promo is dropping fast. C2E2, the Chicago promo from the first Collecticon run. $23.50, and it's still in the wrapper. Damn, that's a good deal. Topps Chrome, I mean, just because the card's serialized out of 50 doesn't mean much if you don't get the right character. 2 of them, $8.50 total. For Chibi Quetz and Roperite. Here's 4 cryptid cameras, all serialized out of 99, sold for $19.50. Okay, I wanted to have fun with this one. So you're opening a pack of MetaZoo Topps Chrome, and you see the border. You see up there? It's black, so you know the card's numbered out of 5. You're like, oh shit, I'm pulling a card serialized out of 5. And then you go up a little more, you see, oh, silver rarity. Okay, so it's not gold, but still, it's out of 5. How bad could it be, right? Oh, Salem's Witches. Sold for $36. I mean, it's not horrible, but for a card serialized out of 5, let's see what number out of 5 it was. And it was number 1 out of 5. That's even better. But still, only $36. Here we have a CGC Pristine 10 Prismora for $36. I do like these cases. I like that label. Oh, here's some MetaZoo junk slabs. I should have said, see, it says MetaZoo slab lot. It should see MetaZoo junk slab. I mean, it's just the promo cards. $1 for all 3 of them. Where was this even graded at? Oh my goodness. Oh, those aren't a promo card. Sorry, this one's a promo card. That comes from the blister pack. And then we had a full hollow Adam Ackler and Cumberland Dragon. Oh my goodness. What, this is an 8? This is an 8.5. And this is 10 from a company I've never heard of. Let me just see what company that is. What is this? GMA grading. Oh my goodness. $1. How did this get any bids? 8.5. Oh. And an 8. What grading company is this? Taking too long on this part of the video. Degree grading? What the hell is this? Oh my goodness, an 8? Like, what? Here we have some first edition cards. Hey, Pristine 10s, Gem Mint 10. $15.50 for all of them. I mean, the Pristine 10 looks good, but if it's not Kickstarter, at this point, first edition is worth almost nothing, even in good condition. I should say, even in pristine condition. Here we have 2 of the poker cards, the ones, the Archcaster, they're numbered out of 1,000. It's right down there. Pretty sweet card. 2 of them for $41. That's a pretty good deal, I'd say. Here we have the release event promo. There's like a billion of these printed. PSA 10, $20.50. Flatwoods Monster Kickstarter Full Hollow PSA 10, $66. Lightning Glass Full Hollow PSA 10 Kickstarter, $39. Chupacabra Kickstarter Full Hollow PSA 10, $46. Hey, Black Friday promo, probably the one no one wants to pull. Calipode, $3.25. I only opened up 1 Black Friday promo pack ever, and this is what I pulled. This isn't my card, but at least I know it's worth about $3.25. Sinkhole Sam only made 99 cents. I think this is a really nice card. 99 cents. I mean, whoever's buying this, pretty good deal, I'd say. Here we have the first anniversary promo from MetaZoo, $15.50 as a PSA 10. I really like that artwork. That card is really nice. Hey, the blue ink is back. This sold, I believe, last week originally for like double this, but maybe the person didn't pay. I don't know what happened, but it came back on eBay a couple times. I think it came back up as a buy it now for like $600 or something, and then they put it back in auction, so it sold again. The blue ink PSA 9, pretty nice. $390. It's getting pretty cheap because you're not going to get this as a PSA 10. Even the ones that graded a PSA 10, they look like the PSA 9 condition. $390 for a secret rare in MetaZoo, not bad. So PSA 10, Pom Pom Perin, auto got a 9, only $62. PSA 10 Kuromi, autograph got a 9 for $70. And for $73, it's a PSA 10, the auto got a 10, Cinema Roll. Wow, only $73, and it got a double 10. Here we have Bats Maru, sold for only $59. PSA 10, auto got a 9. That's crazy. Oh, Choco Cat, autographed. What? PSA 10, Choco Cat, autograph got a 9, $76 only. And Hello Kitty. Oh man, this card autograph used to sell for like, actually a PSA 10 of this not autograph was selling for $1,000. Now it's a PSA 10 autograph 9 for $82. I remember seeing this on eBay when it was raw. I remember this exact same card. I almost bought it. It sold for just over $200. I think $225, $250. And I was like, oh, I should have picked that up, because this card skyrocketed in value. But now this exact same card, I remember this one. Damn, and it got the PSA 10. Auto's a 9, what's wrong with that, right? Only $82. Oh, Black Friday promo, man, if I pulled Bigfoot, I would have been so excited. And it's only selling for $5. Here we have Smokey the Bear promo. I mean, these are hard to grade as a 10. $46 for a PSA 10. Let's check out the PSA population report on this. I mean, there are quite a few as a PSA 10. There's 68, but out of 211 that were graded, that's less than 33% chance. That's like a 30% chance you're gonna get a PSA 10 with one of those. So, oh, PSA 10. What is this? I thought these sold for more. $18.50. Patreon caster metal. Damn, I thought these were like rare or something, but $18.50. Here's something I wanted to mention in my other videos. Ever notice when you're looking through the auctions that when stuff sells over in Europe, it sells for a lot more? Like, it's crazy. $47 American for one Nightfall booster box. I mean, over here in Canada, or even US, these are selling for like less than $20 a booster box. Meanwhile, over in Europe, they're selling for almost $50 a booster box for Nightfall. That's crazy. Here we have the Kickstarter decks and some promo cards. Now the key here, why this sold for $48. You might be like, whoa, that's a lot. These decks right here, not too much value, but these two down here, especially that Kryptonation one, has that special wrap on it. It's going to have that special hollow foil card. So that's why this sold for $48, because those are really rare decks. Hey, there's another metal card you don't see too often. $152.50. PSA 10. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Cumberland Dragon on there. You know what, let's see the PSA Pop report for this card as well. So for that Illustrator metal, wow, so there's 23 sent in the PSA, and 20 of them got a PSA 10. So pretty much all of them are PSA 10s. Here we have 144 blisters of Seance, sold for $206. 20 second edition Kryptonation spellbooks for $39. I really don't get how Chromie Crypto Carnival is selling for this much so, but 4 boxes only for $193. That's almost $200 American. PSA 10, Auto 10, oh, $102. What card is this? Eternal Snowflake. What? Eternal Snowflake Snowball. Okay, it's a pretty cool doodle. Why does this sell for... What am I missing here? Must be an artist you don't see very often. Yeah, okay, JoJo Seams. How did this sell for $102? Holy moly. clearly, I don't know the value of an Eternal Snowflake Snowball card. Holy crap. Here we have 12 booster boxes of second edition Cryptid Nation, $110. Here we have New Year, same shenanigans, the 30th anniversary promos. And most of them look pretty good. This one's a pretty cool one too, but PSA 10 only $12.50. Oh, for $5.50, PSA 10, the Uncle Sam, what's it called? Melted Path? I mean, this is a pretty sweet card. For $5.50, I mean, why not? Here we're going to have a few Wendigo auctions. Let's see what's sold for most. So Hero Quest Wendigo PSA 10 sold for $38.94. Revive unscratched. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's the harder version of it to get. $31 is the PSA 10. That's, I'd say, a pretty good deal. And Native. I mean, it's not an easy card to pull. Wendigo Full Holo from Native PSA 10 sold for $46. This blows my mind. I don't think people understand how crazy the value this is. So you're getting 50 packs, so like a case. And look on the back here, right? You get 10 boxes. So you're going to get 10 of these boxes for $127.50. When these were selling on MetaZoo Marketplace 2022 Christmas, these were $100 each. They're pretty expensive. So this is like buying one and getting 9 free. This is insane. Here we have one of the Halloween sample cards, $99.99 as a PSA 10. Let's take a look at it. We don't see these too often. Trick No Treat. That's pretty cool. Next we have the Headless Horseman sample Halloween card, PSA 7 for same price, $100. One bid. Here we have a PSA 8 Wendigo sample Halloween promo card, or sample Halloween card. Pretty cool. PSA 8 sold for $100 as well. Then we have another one here, $100 as well. PSA 9 Beastie Bash. So everyone is having a party here. Looks like this guy partied way too much. Hey, it's a big box Seance tarot cards. $4.69. Death. That's one of the more popular cards. People are going nuts trying to buy these off the shelves, and now they are worth nothing. Well, actually, these are worth a little something if you can get them in a good grade. These are definitely hard to grade, these tarot cards. And they're expensive to grade, too. $69, so $70, one bid for PSA 9 Death. Because if you look at the PSA population report here, Death has, as a holo, there's a non-holo, there's the holo, and there's the big box. Only 3 out of 14 graded a PSA 10. So if you ever see a PSA 10, one of these tarot cards come up on eBay and it's a cheap price, maybe pick it up because they're pretty hard to get as a PSA 10. And to see the whole population, right? There's 251 of these tarot cards sent in and only 84 have graded a PSA 10. Here's a card that I've seen a million times and I don't know why I haven't picked one of these up. They never sell for much. So $3 American. I mean, some of these do sell up to around $10 American. So PSA 10. Pretty nice looking card. New Year's celebrations, Loveland Frogman. Really nice card, really cheap, but let's check the PSA population report. There are 301 of these as a PSA 10. That's probably why it's so cheap. And there's 508 graded. This actually shocks me. You know that Chromie's Cryptid Carnival, that premium deluxe magnetic 2-box collector's edition you could buy on eBay on TCG Player? These are the special promo cards that came in it. Only $5.50 for all 3. 100% steal of a deal. These are some of the nicest Chromie Cryptid Carnival MetaZoo cards you're gonna find. And I mean, everybody's in here. How is this not worth more? And these 2 cards here with the popcorn and cotton candy and all that, I mean, these are really nice cards. I mean, that collector box costs $150 American. So if you can get these 3 promo cards, which is the main attraction of that box, for $5.50, that's insane. Here we have MetaZoo Topps Wilderness, 1 box. These are, I mean, I almost forget that these were even made, the Topps Wilderness ones. $8.50, and another one sold for $12.50. Now when you open one of these boxes, it's going to have one of these red cards. It's supposed to be like a filler card to offset the weight so it couldn't be weighed or whatever. But some people think that these cards, and see this auction, I saved this. It ended, no one bid on it. These aren't some special error card where it's blank. Because there are cards that you can get, you know, out of a MetaZoo pack or maybe Pokemon, Magic, whatever, where it's got a blank front and you're like, oh shit, it's a cool error card. But this this red card is guaranteed to come in every one of these boxes, guaranteed. It's just a filler card. So never pay extra for one of those cards individually on eBay. It is worth nothing. Here's a UFO skateboard, sealed. I mean, you can't redeem them anymore. You get 2 promo cards though, $15.50. And here we have the Bear Walker sealed. I mean, these were selling, I think, originally for, was it $125 or $150 originally when you bought them off MetaZoo Marketplace? $39. So that's crazy cheap. Obviously, you can't redeem them, but another one sold for $56.55. So first edition, obviously Kickstarter, spellbook. Does it say Kickstarter in here? See, that's another thing with this listing. Probstein. Man, whoever got Probstein to list their items for them, I'd be a little upset here. It says 2020, but it doesn't say Kickstarter in the description. Now, I'm sure people bidding on this figured it out. Anyone that knows MetaZoo would know this is Kickstarter pretty quick. But $153, I think that's a new low for a spellbook. And you can see it's a Kickstarter box right down there. And even the way the box is designed is different than first edition. But they didn't put Kickstarter in the description. That might have got it more attention, to be honest. Meanwhile, in here, they put Kickstarter in this one. It's Probstein again. 2 Kickstarter blister packs for $105. I don't understand that. So 2 packs, I mean, whatever for the promos and the coins. But you only get 2 packs of Kickstarter for $105. Meanwhile, over here, you're getting 10 packs of Kickstarter plus the promo card for $153. So it's only like $40 more, and you're getting 8 more packs. As well from Probstein, at least they put Kickstarter in this description. $510 Kickstarter booster box. It's gonna dip below 500 pretty soon. And I'm not surprised because the Kickstarter full holo cards as PSA 10s are going for so cheap. A lot of them are going for under $100. The only card going for over $200 is Mothman for maybe around $500. So around the same price as the box. But besides that, Loveland Frogman, Chaos Crystal, all the heavy hitters are going for under $200 for PSA 10s. Hey, it's a New York City King promo. You know the Rat King? Here, let's just click on it. So here we have the New York City King. Full holo, of course. I mean, PSA 10, you don't see these too often. You know what? Let's check the PSA population report for this as well. So for the NYC King promo from Times Square, there's 59 that were graded and 33 have a PSA 10. And it's sold for $300. Now here's a power of PSA. Look, a PSA 10 sold for $300. Meanwhile, a BGS 9.5, which isn't much difference, sold for only $133 in auction. Down here, 9.5 sold for $158, and raw sold for $100. So, I mean, maybe if you have one of these BGS 9.5s, if you can get it graded as or regraded as a PSA 10, you can more than double your money. And before we end this video, let's check out some other sample cards. So, Grim Reaper sample PSA 9 sold for $522. As well, there's a PSA 9 Chaos Crystal that sold for $360. Take a quick look at that. PSA 9 Chaos Crystal sample. I mean, that's a pretty sick card. Damn, I like that. And to end this video, I just want to point out this seller on eBay. Now, I know there's someone that commented on my video in one of the past 2 videos. I believe they bought a Chaos Crystal off this seller. They don't have much for feedback and all that, but they seem like they're credible from what I've heard. And they have a lot of sample cards on here. I mean, none of them are graded, but I mean, Piazza Bigfoot, Deathbeam, Hodag, Quetzalcoatlus, what is that, Dover Demon? What, Dover Demon? I forgot about that. I know that cryptid, even before MetaZoo. Where are we here? Ore Battery Generator, Headless Horseman, Sinkhole Sam, Ore Generator. Is it 2 Ore Generators? Or sorry, this is a Aura Battery. Sorry. Where are we here? Wendigo, Loveland Frogman, Hopkinsville Goblin, Sam Sinclair. I mean, they got a lot of sample cards on here, so just to show that at the end of the video here, check them out. And if you're the person that bought the Chaos Crystal from this guy, comment below again, give a review even on this video of what you think of this seller. As far as I know, they're legit. Nothing to worry about. I know when you don't have much feedback, it's a little sketchy, but as far as I know, they're all good. So if you're looking for sample cards, send this guy an offer, and who knows, right? I mean, they are raw. Who knows what they're going to grade, but there's a lot of good sample cards on there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Did you buy any of these? Did you sell any of these? Did I miss something that you bought? Tell me what you got to tell me in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.